The government of the Philippines presented the real state of human rights in the country and also defended President Duterte's war on illegal drugs before the UN in Geneva, Switzerland. Christine Benedicto reports.
The Philippine delegation is present in Geneva for the third cycle of the Universal Periodic Review of the UN Commission on Human Rights. The team led by Senator Alan Peter Cayetano and Senior Deputy Executive Secretary Menardo Guevara stated the strong commitment of the country to the protection and preservation of the human rights of its people. They provided facts to show the government's significant progress in this field and that counter the allegations being received by the current administration, particularly on its campaign on drugs.
Well within the 11,000 to 16,000 average in past administration. There is no new wave of killings in the Philippines, just a political tactic of changing definitions.
Supporters of the Philippine President Duterte took the opportunity of the Universal Periodic Review of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights and the presence of the Philippine delegation in Geneva to gather from different countries in Europe.
Nandito po kami ngayon sa Geneva, Switzerland. Isa po itong gathering ng iba't ibang DDS groups sa Europa. Nanggaling po sila sa iba't ibang dako ng mga bansa dito sa European Union. Meron po nanggaling ng London, ng Denmark, ng Netherlands, ng Spain, ng Germany, of course Switzerland.
They're all here together and actually to show our support that here in Europe, nagkakaisa ang mga Pilipino na naniniwala sa kampanya ni Presidente Duterte laban sa droga.
So pag nilalagyan po kasi ng politika ang human rights, di ba? Hindi na facts, kung hindi alternative facts. Because you're campaigning eh. So tignan niyo po si Secretary of State Kerry had a very good discussion with President Duterte on human rights. Pero wala ka naman nakitang reklamo, both sa US at sa Pilipinas. Kasi walang politika. Pero meron kasing taga-State Department, pagdating sa Pilipinas, usap lang daw, and then media na kaagad. Bakit? Kasi may mga constituencies dito sa Europe at sa America and other places na malaking issue sa kanilang human rights. So nilalaro tuloy nung iba yung politika sa constituency nila. All politics is local, di ba? So kung maraming botante sa lugar mo is about human rights, tapos napapanood mo sa TV pa araw-araw, killer yan, human rights violator, ginaganahan sila. That's why sa confirmation ni Secretary of State Tillerson, binabakbakan siya ng ibang senador na Amerikano at sabi sa kanya, Sir, the Philippines, the situation, Duterte is a human rights violator. Ano sagot niya? I'd rather get the facts on the ground.
In the past days, two opposing rallies also took place in front of the office of the United Nations. One rally in condemnation of the negative effect of the campaign on drugs, particularly on the poor and on children, while the other stood in support of the government's policies for the security, well-being, and prosperity of its population.
Andito po kami para depensahan po ang human rights, hindi lang for human rights, but hindi lang against human rights, but for human rights. Gaya ng sinasabi ni Calamar na yung mga EJK po, hindi po yun totoo. Yun lang po, andito po lahat, United DDS Europe, andito sa Geneva, Swiss, in front of United Nations. Yun po.
The pressure remains strong on the country to end extrajudicial killings and for justice to be done to condemn the perpetrators of the disturbing killings in the past year.
We believe it is important that the Philippine government investigate the allegations of the more than 7,000 deaths associated with the counter-narcotics campaign since July 2016, including over 2,600 killings by security forces and 4,000 by unknown assailants. We ask the government to investigate these crimes, hold accountable anyone found responsible, and bring justice to the victims.
Many of the recommendations did address the extrajudicial killings, arbitrary detention vis-a-vis the government's campaign to stamp out illegal drugs.
The Philippine delegation assures it will continue its efforts in respect of the human rights of all Filipinos.
The recommendations that we shall eventually accept shall be prioritized for action under the Third Philippine Human Rights Plan, which is currently being drafted under the administration of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Senator Alan Peter Cayetano on different occasions expressed his hope for the truth on the side of the Philippine administration to come out.
We're hoping after they see the numbers, after mapakita namin kung bakit binabago-bago o sinisiraan ang Pilipinas by giving false numbers and fake news, makakapagpadala sila ng representatives na makakapag-assess factually.
For Eagle News International Switzerland Bureau, I'm Christine Benedicto and I'm 1 with 25.